My name is Stephanie Burgos. I'm an emergency medicine physician, and I've been a coach since July of 2013, and I'm from Kissimmee, Florida. Since I was a little girl, I've wanted to be a doctor. I had been working towards this all of my life. I grew up in the Bronx, and so I went to programs that were for the minority population in order to help them go into the sciences. And so in high school, I was pursuing that dream, and also in college, I continued that dream. The lowest point was right after my freshman year of college. I had gained 30 pounds. When I went into the dressing room, the highest size was a size 13, and that did not fit me. And I just felt disgusted with myself. I felt, really disappointed. In that moment, I sat on the floor and I started crying. Ever since I was a child, I've been battling weight. It was just hard. Towards the end of college, I knew that my GPA wasn't great, and I knew that it was going to be a challenge to get into medical school. And I had that attitude that I was not going to give up. I knew I would become a doctor. I applied to 30 schools. I sat and I waited for the letters to come. I got my first letter and it was no. I got my second letter and it was no. I got my third, fourth, fifth, sixth, all the way to 29 and it was no. The last letter was a yes. So I got into medical school and I did extremely well in my grades as well as in my clinicals, to the point that I was able to gain acceptance into Harvard for a residency. July of 2013, I was in the middle of my residency, and I was working about 50 to 60 hours a week. I was working days, overnights, evenings. I was not eating very well, and I was overweight due to the stress. And I found that it was affecting my self-esteem. I didn't like who I was, and I was becoming depressed basically because of the way that I looked. And I needed something that was quick and effective. At that time, T25 had just come out, and I figured, hey, it's 25 minutes. Anyone can do 25 minutes, especially with my schedule. And so that is how I started with Beachbody. So I actually signed up as a coach from the beginning. I was what you call a discount coach. It was also around the same time that something happened at work. I was at Children's Hospital in Boston, and I had these young women who were overweight. They were suffering from depression, and now here they wanted to commit suicide. I felt compelled to want to sit with them, and I wanted to inspire and motivate them and let them know that there was more to life than this. They were so young. And this is how I've always been in medicine, is that I want to spend more time with the patients. But I'm an emergency room doctor. I only have 15 minutes, at most 20 minutes with a patient. So I stopped myself. And so when Beachbody came in, it was like a fire lit within me. And I told myself, hey, if I can use this product to get into the best shape of my life, that's fantastic. But if I can actually inspire 1, 2, or 3 people with this product to join me, that's the icing on the cake. From the beginning, I used social media to chronicle my journey with T25. Every single day, I would post my workout, I would post an inspirational quote, I would post what I was eating, really just to try to engage other people and to just share with them, to educate them on what I was doing. In my first month, I had people wanting to join my challenge group. I had nurses following me, I had my program director following me, I had all these people following me, and the program worked immediately. Within 4 to 6 weeks, I had fantastic results with T25 and drinking Shakeology every single day. So the fact that I was so transparent and so honest from the beginning really helped my coaching career take off from the beginning. I started to see that there was some financial benefit to being a coach. I had $300,000 in school debt, and I needed to find a way to start paying off some of that debt. So in terms of the past 2.5 years, I went from just me to close to 1,000 coaches all over the country. And this past year, I was able to be an elite coach, and I was able to start paying off school debt. And now, what I have chosen to do is actually live off of my Beachbody income and completely take all of my physician salary and pay off my debt. So by the end of this year, 2016, I plan on being completely debt-free. Not many physicians can say that, not many people can say that. And what I love about coaching and being a coach is that you can start changing people from the inside out. What would the world be like if everyone was living to their full potential, if everyone was following the vision and the purpose that was in their heart? Every day I'm talking to women who struggle with their weight. When I'm speaking to them, I tap into that girl back in the dressing room, and I really try to use that experience to empathize with them and to let them know that you can get the weight off. And actually, the way that I look at it, being a physician is my job, but coaching is my life. I am so grateful for that.